Am I double voiced? Somebody in the YouTube chat, am I double voiced? Let me know. That was his words. Double. Oh yeah, I am. I think I am. Test. Yeah, I definitely am. Okay. Hold on. Test. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get YouTube chat right. Let me get YouTube right. Test. Yeah, I definitely am. Okay. Hold on. Yo, Deuce, what's going on, my boy? On YouTube, am I double voiced? Test. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get you. Okay, I think I just fixed it. I'm pretty sure I just fixed it. But yeah, back to JJ McCarthy. He's not a franchise quarterback anywhere. When has Michigan produced a franchise quarterback? Please let me know. And don't say what I think you're going to say. When has Michigan produced a franchise quarterback? Ash, what's going on? What's going on? We're just talking about JJ McCarthy. I know I'm in a Vikings jersey. I'm not a Vikings fan. I like Randy Moss. But I had to wear this jersey because I seen a post that really made me excited for the Minnesota Vikings. It said that they are looking to move past JJ McCarthy. I was really hoping that Tom is Brady. All right, see, this is why I say this, though. The Michigan Wolverines did not produce Tom Brady. He played there, but if you remember, the Michigan Wolverines benched Tom Brady. Kaysen, appreciate the heart, bro. 19 hearts. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Tom Brady was benched. Could you imagine, right? All right, let's say let's say a job, right? Or give me a good example. Say you had a girlfriend, right? And you demoted her to side chick. I don't know. You demoted her to side chick. And then someone finds her and she's a great wife. You can't say that you helped that. You kicked her to the curb. Rebecca Loveland, what's going on? Appreciate you for stopping by. You can't say you produced that. Michigan benched Tom Brady because they didn't think he was good. So I don't give Michigan credit for Tom Brady. I only give Tom Brady credit for Tom Brady. Call me crazy. But yeah, man, Justin Jefferson has kicked JJ McCarthy out of Minnesota, bro. And I'm not going to lie. I'm happy. Listen, I don't care. I'm an Ohio State fan. So anything anti-Michigan, I'm with it. Anything anti-Michigan, I'm with it. Get JJ McCarthy out of there. Bring Kyler Murray in. I don't got no problem with Oklahoma. I really like Kyler Murray. I want him to be a star in the league like he was supposed to. I picked him in franchises for like 3 Maddens in a row. It's time, bro. Next thing I want to talk about is Breece Hall. Breece Hall just got franchise tagged. People don't know why. He made this post. It was a cryptic post. He says, always been the type to bet on myself. Been working. See y'all soon. Love. Let me tell you why Breece Hall got franchise tagged, right? Don't diss my school like that, bro. Oh, you're a Michigan fan. Hey, this is for you. This is directly for you. Fuck Michigan. Breece. Kyler's a fave for the Jets. Is he? No. I think Kyler Murray's going to the Vikings. I really do. But Breece Hall was put on a franchise tag because last year the New York Jets did get rid of Sauce Gardner. They got rid of Quinnen Williams. 2 franchise players, right? They got picks. They got first-round picks. They got second-round picks. They got compensation. The New York Jets said last year, hey, all you have to do is give us a 3rd-round pick for Breece Hall. That's all that needed to happen. Give us a 3rd-round pick. You got Breece Hall. I was at my Cowboys like, hey, give him that 3rd-round pick. I was at Kansas City like, give him that 3rd-round pick. Yes, Breece Hall franchise tag. Give him that 3rd-round pick. Here's what I did not think of. It is his contract season. Why am I going to give up a 3rd-round pick somewhere I can get a good running back? Quinton Judkins was picked in the 2nd round. Why would I waste a 3rd round pick to give for a running back that I can draft and then have to give Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey numbers because that's what his stats ask for? That's stupid. So I made a video today saying that's people don't give him the money. Wait, he got franchise tagged because he sucks. But the truth is, people don't want Breece Hall right now. They don't want a running back who's not fully proven, like on the level of a Saquon Barkley CMC, but they're going to have to pay him that kind of money. And you, in the running back position, is highly replaceable. You can find a running back. NFL doesn't run the ball for real. So I know it sounds bad. They're keeping him captive. He can't leave New York. He's stuck in New York. They're torturing him on purpose. Trust me, they're not paying anyone millions that they don't think is a benefit. I promise you. They're not keeping anyone in that building that they don't think is a benefit. Do you not remember that video of Jamal Adams getting locked out? But yes, is Breece Hall good? Yes. Is he good for the contract that he's probably going to ask for? Not whatsoever. Another one, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is not going to be a Seattle Seahawk next year. It doesn't look like. It does not look like Kenneth Walker is going to be a Seattle Seahawk. Sucks to be y'all. He just now got Super Bowl MVP, and the Seahawks aren't expected to tag him, and are not expected to offer him a deal. I mean, you just have too much. You got Tariq Woolen. You got Eman Woory. You have Darnold on contract. JSN's contract is coming up. You don't have enough for Kenneth Walker. And what's the first fat that they cut? Running back. Because you can find another one. Kenneth Walker can go be a B somewhere else, but it won't be. That's the thing with running back. It's hard to be a star running back and stay on a winning team for a long time. Like the NFL stands for not for long. That is especially true for running back. Especially true for running back. Hold on. Next thing we were talking about is Daniel Jones. Today in the NFL is all about tags. I want to ask the chat, what's the most interesting free agency moves that you've seen today? Free agency, trades, combine. What's the most interesting NFL news that you've seen today? Where do you think Malik Willis will go? Oh, that's a good question. That is a great question. I honestly don't know. They said he's going to be looking for hold on. I actually want to see something. Where could Malik Willis go? That's a good question for the chat. Chat, where do y'all think Malik Willis could land? Where do y'all think Malik Willis could land? Hey, look, I'm on the Minnesota Vikings Reddit right now, and it says Kyler Murray has been released. They're already plotting, bro. They're already plotting. I'm telling you, it's in the works. They want Kyler Murray. And this goes to show, let me just look at the comments. This goes to show the Vikings fan base doesn't even want Kyler Murray. JJ McCarthy on the team. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. If you can get him for vet minimum, kind of hard to argue against rolling the dice here. That is the other thing about Kyler Murray's contract. Kyler Murray is still on contract for the next year. I'm so mad that we got rid of Kyler Murray. Yeah, it was time, bro. I don't think he was going to improve with the Arizona Cardinals. But the thing with Kyler Murray is he's still going to get paid from the Cardinals next year. So he can sign a vet minimum deal, get his $38 million contract, and then re-sign if he plays well. So whatever team's going to get him is going to get the best Kyler Murray because he doesn't want to be on his way out the NFL. So he might just sign a vet minimum for a team. I didn't really care for Kyler's name being thrown around in Vikings quarterback sweepstakes, but I agree. For league minimum, why not? Yeah, I see the Vikings having a Cleveland Browns type of offseason. Like that quarterback room that was a quarterback room of mid, by the way. It had Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Shadur Sanders. Shadur was the best one out of them. And Dylan Gabriel. Not a huge Kyler fan. What else you stream on? I stream on TikTok and I stream on Twitch. Not a huge Kyler fan, but for league minimum, this sounds right up our alley. Why is everyone just demoting him to league minimum? He's a very good quarterback who was put in a horrible situation by my dog team. Hey, At least you know. Who you think is going to get Kyler? The Minnesota Vikings, honestly. I feel like the Minnesota Vikings are going to get Kyler. He has a talent. If there's a guy they take a shot on this offseason, that could be somewhat exciting. It's 100% him. Well, if the Vikings are considering him as an option, they'd pounce at the opportunity. Yeah. So look at the fan base. The fan base is like, get Kyler Murray. The fan base is like, get Kyler Murray. I don't see them saying, Geno Smith is available. Geno Smith is gone. I don't know if he's going to be a backup somewhere again or what, but the Raiders are going to get Fernando Mendoza. I don't see him sitting behind a veteran. Geno Smith is not a veteran. I'd want a quarterback to sit behind. I'm sorry. CJ Ham has announced his retirement. One of the fullbacks are going extinct. Look, another post on the Reddit. On the Minnesota Vikings Reddit. I've seen more Kyler Murray posts on the Minnesota Vikings Reddit than I have the Cardinals Reddit. I feel like Kyler will be the middest quarterback of all time on the Vikings. No, bro. I think Kyler Murray will be a star on the Vikings. Literally. I feel like he'll be like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. You give Kyler Murray, a former first-round pick, Justin Jefferson. Not only Justin Jefferson, you give him Jordan Addison. Not only Jordan Addison, you give him T.J. Hockenson. And you don't think he's going to be good. Come on. You got to see it. You got to see it. The league wants teams to actually have a chance to win. Oh yeah, don't forget that. He has one of the best offensive minds at quarterback in Kevin O'Connell. He has a good coach as well. Only thing is, if they drop a new Call of Duty, he's cooked. If they drop a new Call of Duty, he's cooked. GTA 6 supposed to come out next year? Cooked. His main problem is the video game, I heard. His main problem is the video game. But I think with millions on the line, him being on a vet minimum, having to prove himself to get that big contract, I think the game will take a back burner. I really do. Let me know what y'all think. I think the game will take a back burner. We need to stick. The original 9 has spoken. What? We need to stick with this guy. I'm telling you all. He has what it takes. Just needs reps. How many reps?
Oh my God!
How many reps do you think J.J. McCarthy needs? Come on, bro. He's been in the league 2 years. I get the first year he was hurt. The man never was a passing quarterback. Ever. He's handed the ball off since Michigan. He's handed the ball off since Michigan on a cheating team, on a defensive run first team. He was a handoff merchant, and he got picked 9, and we're figuring out what happened when he goes to a pass first team, like the Minnesota Vikings, where he needs to get the ball to Justin Jefferson. He has to get the ball to Jordan Addison, who can't stop getting in trouble. T.J. Hockenson is not working out. Duh. The next topic we were talking about is the Colts. The Colts. Let's go to the Colts Reddit and see what they're talking about on their boy Danny Dimes. Anthony Richardson is an afterthought. He's gone. He's going somewhere else. Don't know where. Where would y'all like to see Anthony? What jersey would y'all like to see Anthony Richardson in? What we're talking about is what jersey would you like to see Anthony Richardson in? Get back to it. Because the Colts are placing a transitional tag on quarterback Daniel Jones. Says the sides have been in negotiations on a multi-year contract, and those in talks will continue. The 1-year transition tender is worth $37.8 million and gives Indianapolis the right to match any offer sheet. Basically, this means, well, I guess I kind of just read it. You see Anthony Richardson on the Jets, I see it. I don't see it working. I see him on the Jets, though. But yeah, Daniel Jones is going to get to go to free agency. A team's going to get to offer him a contract. And the Colts are going to say, we're either okay with paying you that or not. The team I think is going to offer him, a team that he was at, and he knows their playbook, and he could have a Sam Darnold effect. He has wide receivers. Why don't we see Daniel Jones in Minnesota too? Quarterback battle. But I feel like the Colts are going to match it. I know he tore his ACL near the end of the season, but he used his legs some, but most of it was done in the air. So I think even with the ACL injury, he has no problems getting a deal. Danny Dimes really looked good last year. He looked Sam Darnold-ish. I wish he didn't get hurt and Phillip Rivers' old ass didn't come in there and mess up the season. Hey, but it happened. Let's see what the fans are saying. This is the right move, but if the Vikings or another team offers DJ 40 plus, I'd let him go. Yeah, if a team offered him $40 million and up, I'd let him go. You don't want a Kirk Cousins type of situation with Atlanta where you have $40 million basically sitting on your bench because he's unplayable. Now, do not let Alec Pierce walk, no matter what. Alec Pierce, the wide receiver with all the grit. The knee-jerkers in this sub will hate this, but this is ideal. Yeah, this is really ideal. It's really rare to see to let you test free agency and just pay because teams are going to offer, and you're going to have to match it if you want to keep them. It's easier just to put people on a franchise tag, but this is kind of what you want to do to keep the player happy as well. You don't want to ruin that relationship like my Dallas Cowboys. Oh, my God. Don't get me started on Jerry Jones, bro. Don't get me started on Jerry Jones. Someone please clarify, can Alec Pierce still get a franchise tag or no? Wow, the fans are really worried about Alec Pierce. I did not know they felt this strongly about him. How do y'all feel about Alec Pierce? What category of wide receiver are you putting him in? Are you putting him with Puka and them? Are you putting him with like who's in the same room as Alec Pierce? But yeah, that's the Colts. What are we talking about next? Oh yeah, Zakarian Branch. I want to get on these bench presses. Hold on. I want to get on these bench presses, bro. I said Zachariah Branch. Because I've been seeing these posts, and these posts have been saying, oh, you ran a 4.36. Wow. Zakarian Branch bench press. Do they not have his bench press on here? I have to go here. Zakarian Branch bench press. All right. Let's look at these bench presses. I want to look at these bench presses. All right, here we go. His butt is coming off the bench every time he does a bench press. That is not a bench press, brother. And they're saying he's 5'10", 180 pounds and did 20 bench presses. No, he didn't. That's not a bench press. This draft combine, the wide receivers have been cheating the bench press, bro. So if a record gets broken, I want it turned all the way the hell around. This is not a bench press. I love Zachariah. Why do I keep saying his name wrong? I love Zachariah Branch, but these are not bench presses. And just like Jordan Tyson, how they're saying they need to revert it to zero, they need to cut this in half or something. I don't know. That ain't no bench press, though. Let me know what y'all think. Is that a bench press or am I tripping? I may be tripping. Is that a bench press? It's even trending down here. Today's news. Zachariah Branch shocks with 20 benches at NFL Combine. If the NFL is promoting this, like, is there not rules? Caleb Downs, my Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's talk about Caleb Downs, my Ohio State Buckeye. I seen in an interview clip, he was asking NFL players if he needs to run the 40. And they told him, no, you don't really need to run the 40. your field tape is on there. Who will get Trey Hendrickson? I'm not even sure, bro. Who needs a tight end right now? Chat. Who needs a tight end right now? My Cowboys could use a tight end. I'm not gonna lie. I like wow, what is our tight end's name? It's leaving my brain. Chat, remind me who my tight ends who the Cowboys tight end is. It's not Schoonmaker. It's something like that. But yeah. Caleb Downs has a partially torn meniscus and degenerative ACL. Let's look up what oh my gosh. I can't talk. Let's look up what a degenerative ACL is. Use Google, people. A rare non-traumatic condition where synovial fluid accumulates within the ligament, causing thickening, collagen breakdown, and chronic pain, typically in patients over 40. Is this not a tear? Unlike a traumatic ACL tear, this is a chronic degeneration of ligament tissue itself. The ACL often remains structurally intact, meaning knee instability is usually absent. So it doesn't sound like a big deal. Let me look up in athletes. It causes thickening, celery stalk appearance, and stiffness without instability, often requiring. Okay, so you can remove it. So yeah, he should be good. I don't think this should drop his stock. I think this is put out to drop his stock. I think the New York Giants want him. I think he will be a great addition to the New York Giants. So why not put this out there to drop his pick? Because right now I think they had him second to go to the Jets. I think they predicted him to go to the Jets, if I'm not mistaken. The Jets have the second pick, right, Jet? I believe the Jets have the second pick. But yeah, if you look at what Caleb Downs puts on film, and you say, oh, these two little injuries. I mean, he didn't gain them after the football season. If he had them, they were there during the college football season. And you look at these combine stuff and the fact he didn't really participate in the combine and say, we don't want Caleb Downs, you're stupid. You're dumb. Why are we not looking at the film? He's the best defensive player in this draft. Then it's Sonny Styles. Then it's Arvell Reese. And I don't care if they answer 2 + 2 is 5. We've been seeing what they've been doing for years now. Well, Sonny Styles actually had a NFL combine that backed up everything that he was talking. Sonny Styles really boosted his draft stock, if anything. Wow. 6'6", 6'5", running as fast as he does. They showed like a split screen of him and Kyle Hamilton, and it was like he had better everything than Kyle Hamilton at linebacker. He made a funny joke about it. He was like, I got mogged and everything. Let's talk about this Max Crosby. I'm so tired of the Max Crosby drama. I am so tired about the Max Crosby drama. Like, I think I've been hearing since last year that Max Crosby might get traded. Max Crosby is not getting traded. Trust me. Let me tell you why. Max Crosby is getting paid a bag. Let's look up Max Crosby's contract. Max Crosby is getting paid $106 million. He just signed the extension in 2025. $91 million of it guaranteed. Trade for what? You're here. Picks? Maybe we draft the next Max Crosby. Oh, maybe if I trade Max Crosby for picks, I draft the next Max Crosby. Why would the Raiders trade him? Make that make sense, chat. Like, I know the articles is coming out. Every time they ask Max Crosby, he's like, I didn't say that. He did. You said it, bro. It didn't come from nowhere. Last time they asked him, he like dove around the question. But you definitely said it. He's been doing everything but football this offseason. Boxing Sean Strickland. Did he win? I know he's getting punched all over.
He was going harder. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, what is up with Sean Strickland like whooping up on non-UFC dudes? He's whooping up on UFC dudes too, but golly. These might be the cleanest tats ever. Where do y'all see Max Crosby going? I can see him getting traded to the Eagles. I can see him getting traded to my Cowboys. Honestly. I heard that the Eagles were willing to get rid of Jalen Carter for Micah Parsons and a pick. So why wouldn't the Raiders give up Max Crosby? I don't know if they like want Max Crosby as much as they want Micah Parsons. They should. He's better. But why not? If Max Crosby wants to go, I mean, it's there was a report that he told Tom Brady, the owner, I don't want to play another down in Las Vegas. I don't know how true that is. They asked him on the Colin Cowherd show. He was like, you know, people are going to say what they want to say. That's athletes' way of saying, yeah, I said it, but I can't say it on TV. You know that. Why are you asking me, bro? You said it, dude. Max Crosby, you know you won out of Las Vegas. Everyone could tell you won out of Las Vegas. You're just not man enough. No, I'm not going to say you're not man enough, but you're on contract for a couple years. You're getting M's. No way you messed that up. Why don't you crash out like Brandon Ayuk? I think that's all the topics I had to talk about. Just chat. Y'all have anything you want to talk about? You want to defend your team? Do we have any? Oh, did I talk about David Montgomery? I did not. I don't think I talked about David Montgomery. David Montgomery. He flat out got. Hold on. Fix this. Okay. He flat out got kicked out of Detroit. He got traded to the Houston Texans. I actually want to see what people are saying about this. I want to see what Lions fans and Texans fans are saying about this. If I have any Lions fans in here, are we happy? Are we sad? How do we feel about that? Meet the Chicago Bears fans when your Pro Bowl starting center retires out of nowhere. Oh, that's talking about, I forget his name. Okay, David Montgomery appreciation post. Yeah, I can see Detroit Lions fans being very appreciative of David Montgomery. He's not someone that Detroit just wanted gone. You know, there's players that some franchises are like, yeah, we're ready for you to go. I think the Cardinals, for the most part, is like, Kyler, we're ready for you to dip. We're ready for you to go, bro. It's about that time. Yeah, look at the first comment. Genuinely so sad. He was a huge part of who this team was. Yeah, he brought that grit. Jahmyr Gibbs, you know, he moves around cute. He runs cute. Jukes, he's super fast. But David Montgomery had that grit. He'll run you the hell over. David Montgomery's going to run you over. Sonic and Knuckles era was short. Yeah, man. Sonic got his solo movie. It's time for Sonic to move on by himself, bro. How you going to pay two really good running backs? How? Like, I get you want both of them, but the Lions had to think about it. How are we going to keep both of these running backs on the team? And we're not making the playoffs. So it's not like we're sacrificing to keep our team together to, like, repeat what we did last year. Why would we keep both of them? Stop effing move. Wait. Stupid effing move. which we will regret for a long time. I don't think the Lions will regret trading David Montgomery. Bro, wasn't there a David Montgomery? Am I tripping? Was there a David Montgomery? There was not a David Montgomery. Yeah, I'm definitely tripping. But yeah, I don't think the Lions will regret this move. I don't think this is a move like the Vikings getting rid of Sam Darnold. I don't think it's that level of move. I really don't. I have been a supporter of Brad and Dan, but this is effing stupid. I'm sure Dan Campbell didn't have anything to do with the trade, bro. I'm sure it was like money. Like, we suck. We have 2 good running backs. Why would we keep David Montgomery? And we have one of the best running backs in the league. Top 3. I'm not sure I agree. We traded a player who was losing more and more touches for O-line and higher draft pick. I guess I'm not as partial as other, though. I love Monty, but Gibbs was getting 80% of the touches anyway. Facts. This comment right here is exactly how I feel, bro. He was losing more and more touches. We were barely seeing David Montgomery. If you were on the goal line and you needed someone to power through, you saw him. If it was 3rd and 2 and you were trying to get the first down, you saw him. Other than that, you didn't see David Montgomery. But yeah, it looks like the Lions fans are split. If you're a Lions fan, let me know, and you're watching this on YouTube or anything. Let me know in the comments what you think about David Montgomery's trade. I just saw now that they traded him for a 4th round pick and an old lineman. I know MMG is pissed. Did MMG talk about it? YouTube chat, right?
Couple huge trades. Casario
Said MMG, fool. I could have swore MMG talked about it. Oh, I was watching his live stream and he talked about it. Yeah, MMG didn't talk about it. I know MMG's pissed, though. He was talking about how he knew him personally and, like, he talked to him. I wish I got on that level, bro. I wish I could go to Dallas Cowboys and meet CeeDee Lamb. I think it would hurt, like, 10 times more to see him get traded after you meet him. After you meet him and they're a cool guy and then they go to the Eagles, like, what? Now I have to hate you? Because it is smoke. I mean, I don't care. Like Micah Parsons. I was the biggest Micah Parsons fan ever. As soon as he goes to the Packers, hey, F you. I don't mess with you no more. You're not with us. You're not with us. Why would I mess with you? Yo, guys, off topic. I actually want to check something real quick. I'm going to jump on Madden right now. This is what I want the streams to be. I kind of just want the streams to be y'all sitting in here and like chilling with me. I'm going to jump on the Madden real quick because I sold like hella cards and I want to see if they sold. I don't know if anybody was in here on that stream where I pulled the DK Metcalf. I think your name is Aiden. What's going on, my boy? I don't know why your comment didn't pop up on the like chat. Did it connect to the right game?
It's in the game.
I might actually play a game. Well, no. I'm not going to play a game because I sold all my players. That wouldn't make sense. It would not make sense. Hold on, chat. I'm actually looking for my chat. Okay, here we go. Okay. So who's all still in the auction? Okay. So yeah, this is my team, and we got 2 million freaking coins. Next week we're going to do a pack opening. I don't know. We're just gonna generate best lineup here. Yo, my team right now is pretty good. The heck? Even with they have Calvin Johnson starting, I wouldn't do that. And I really do not feel like doing abilities either. I really just want to see if the card's sold. But yeah, this was a pretty quick stream. I just wanted to get my topics out, you know, get some stuff for clips. Let me clip this stuff up. Actually, yo, what if I stopped the recording and we clipped up some stuff live? I think we do that. I think we do that. Nah, I really don't feel like entertaining while I clip. Because the only thing that'll happen is I'll be talking and then, how can I explain it? I won't be talking to y'all. I will be locked in. So I'm going to end stream here. Quick little 43-minute stream. And then we'll probably stream in like 2 days. 2 days. I appreciate everybody who tuned in.